What is going on, everyone? You might notice my face is just electrified right now. It's on fire. Voltoshi, Volt Inu, the Volt Army have done it. They've continued to do it, and they're just doing it. There's been so much progress since we last talked about this. And I just want to update you guys, show you guys all that has happened in the past few weeks, in the past few days, and a little bit of what's to come. It's been a lot of progress. So first of all, there's been a lot of growth. They've reached over 25,000 holders now, with or about 12,000 Telegram members now. So I have a few slides here. I'm gonna go over a bunch of things. I'm gonna try. What I tried to do was bring everything together and make it easy for you to understand what went down, because a lot went down. Like Toshi, I don't know what you're doing. You need to chill, man. You go take a nap, go some sleep, because you've been doing a lot. Impressive. I love it, but make sure you take care of you too. So anyways, a lot of growth. They announced their 27th winner for their electric bill giveaway. If you remember last time when I made a video, they had just announced this thing where you sent over your electricity bill, kind of like this right here. You send over your electricity bill, and then they select someone that they end up paying for them. So they've paid 27 people on the electricity bill, and they keep on going. So if you are interested in getting your electric bill paid off, because bills are crazy expensive these days, you go check out their Twitter and figure out how you can do that. They've done a lot of buybacks. Just on March 10th, yesterday, they did a 40 ETH buyback, matching every single buy 1-for-1. And the day before that, they actually did a 20 ETH buyback. I'm not sure if I had to read that a bunch of times to make sure I read that right. But yeah, they did 40 ETH buyback and a 20 ETH buyback. And then also they had a meme and graphic contest with $2,000 in ETH prices as well for the community. And also to help with all that, they listed on their 6th centralized exchange on DigiFinex, and they have at least 2 more coming this month. So there's a lot more growth as well. They're obviously executing very, very, very nicely. So let's kind of pivot and talk about more on the farming as a service and play to earn. It's a little bit of the utility. If you remember last time what we talked about was that they're FAAS platform, farming as a service, where essentially it's acting as a hedge fund in a way. It's an area where they take some of the tokenomics and they go invest it so that they can bring more money back to holders. So what they did, and I'll get into the play to earn, I kind of skipped down a little bit, but one thing they did is that they acquired Tesla shares. They actually bought Tesla shares for their Volt. If you guys aren't familiar with it, but there's something on the Terra network called Mirror that allows you to buy crypto that's pegged to a specific equity in the real U.S. equity market. So they bought Tesla shares, Mirror Tesla shares, because the public markets have not been doing well. Everything's kind of on a discount right now. Everything's on sale. So obviously Voltoshi is the genius that he is going out and making purchases on the public market. I think it's trading at under $800 right now, but at its peak, Tesla was over $1,000. And other than that, they've also purchased a lot of NFTs as well, several NFTs, and they've been gifted NFTs as well. On the Play to Earn, they also released a preview of their Play to Earn race game that they have coming up very soon. The cool thing about this race game is that it allows you to race on behalf of your project. When I say your project, I don't mean Volt Inu, but I'm talking about other projects that you may be a part of, whether it's Shiba Inu, whether it's Saitama, whatever it may be. It allows you to race on behalf of your project and then earn buyback and burn with it as well. And the idea here is that it brings exposure. It exposes Volt Inu to other communities as well. So it's genius. We're going to talk about a second about how the marketing has really evolved and how genius it is. But that's just another idea of how they're bridging communities together. I mean, Volt Inu in itself is already a huge community, but they're just trying to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And on that point, they're getting a lot of media coverage as well. I've seen articles about it on entrepreneur.com, on ForbesIndia.com, talking about their utility and how much they've grown as a community as well. Definitely recommend you guys go check that out. A lot of this stuff is on their Twitter. Go check out their Twitter. Their Twitter has a lot of good information. Marketing. Last time we talked about was that they sponsored the 2022 Park City Farmers Market. And one interesting thing about that is that we saw firsthand how insane Volt Army is, because Park City Farmers Market themselves even tweeted out, they're like, oh my gosh, Volt Army is insane. We've never gotten this many likes, this many retweets in our tweets. And they're like, it's all because of Volt Army. So Volt Army is going there and really showing the farmers market like what Volt is all about. So they're all impressed about what's going on here as well. Additionally, they're all Volt Inu is also sponsoring Volker's Bakery in an effort to help deliver. So it's a bakery, and they have their logo, the Volt Inu logo now, on the paper bag. So that's going to be distributed across 100,000 homes across Utah. So it's really nice marketing as well over there, trying to get it to become more of a household name. For example, even like if you see right here, gosh, I'm so bad I left it. It's on these bottles right here. If you see these bottles right to my left here, it's on sauce bottles now, so people can buy it, and they're like they won't, like, these are people that don't know of Volt Inu, that they don't have a lot of exposure to crypto to begin with. So it's a untapped market, And this right here, for example, it's taking place on the Home and Garden Show in Utah, and that's gonna have 30,000 people coming in. So 30,000 people that have, probably a lot of them don't have that much exposure to crypto, so they're learning about Volt Inu. This is gonna be their introduction essentially. So that's pretty cool. I'm still electrified right now. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Next, they're also sponsoring ATX Asian Food Fest in Austin, Texas. That's gonna see 5,000 people in attendance. So once again, it's this numbers game. You're getting a lot of foot traffic. You're sponsoring things where there's a lot of foot traffic, and you're getting more people and more people and more people to join you guys. And that's the beauty of it. Like, I talked about how much I adore, how much I love the marketing efforts that Volt Inu has made, and they continue to keep doing it. I think right now, it's trading at about $40 million right now, and it's just continued to grow and grow and grow. It's not an old project. It came out late December, and they've grown so much. It's absolutely incredible. I'm super excited too. I'm excited for the play to earn game. It should be coming in a few days now, I believe. But Volt Army is incredible too. Like, they're just, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have. Yes, definitely check out Off the Chain, one of our other one of the channels that I have been working with Rigor Mortis and Europop. We've had Volt Army in there before, and they've absolutely blown up the chat, everything. They're incredible. We absolutely love them. Happy to be a part of them. But yeah, if you guys are not involved in Volt Inu, I highly recommend you check it out. Always do your due diligence. This isn't financial advice, but it's community. This is all about the community, and they have hit the community right in the head. They know exactly what they're doing. The community loves Volt Inu. Volt Inu loves the community. It is the community. So check it out. Go check out their Twitter. And if you learned anything today, if you found this to be helpful, hit the like and subscribe button, as I keep you guys updated on other things and what else is going on in this crypto world. Thank you, and until next time, bye bye.